Peter Piper picked Peter Piper picked a Peter Piper Peter Piper picked a Peter Piper Peter Piper. So, wow, if you are not watching the television show that is called The Newsroom, then you need to re-examine your life choices because they are incorrect. The season finale of The Newsroom just happened, like, some time ago, recently, in the recent few days that have passed. I try not to think about the time since it has finished has become a black void in my life because it is not coming back next week and I just can't process that, so I've mentally shut out time and space. The Newsroom is literally the greatest thing ever. Cara has already done a video on it in the past and how it is brilliant, and then she went on and said something else in her video, and I'm basically going to do the same thing. Aren't we original? That show is just, the writing, it's so powerful, and it just fills you up with words, and it's, I am in love with basically every character on the show, but they just say these things that just hit you in the face, and it's brilliant. I love this show. But that brings me to what I am going to say now, which is that words are so awesome. In the truest sense of the word awesome, they are awesome. I think words are a pursuit that all people should be interested in. Words are so powerful and they have so much effect on people. Words are the basis of communicating with other humans, obviously, but we just have this ability as people to construct them and weave them together in these beautiful ways that really sort of connect with something inside of you, and I think it's something that everyone should be trying to better themselves in. Why? Not just so that you can make pretty sentences, although that is a definite advantage, but because it's about empowering your own voice. Being able to articulate what you're thinking is something that you would think is fairly standard, a fairly standard ability. And it is to an extent, but numerous times I see people say things like, thank you to this person for articulating something that I didn't have the ability to say or do so in such a succinct and sort of encompassing way. I'm pretty opinionated and on the internet, and I'm pretty opinionated in these videos, but when it comes to real life, I take more of a just ignore people approach. If someone says something that's maybe a bit offensive to me or what have you, I generally don't say anything, and I've identified that as something I would like to change, and I have recently, and it feels amazing. And that's partially thanks to the Newsroom. Full circle moment, people. Take it in. The Newsroom has inspired me with its words to speak up with my own. Words help you form identity. Like, words are so important and so beautiful. Just go forth and learn words. And I just love how one day you come across a word and you say it and you're like, oh my goodness, that is a nice word to say. I enjoy that word. Enjoying a word is a really nice thing.